For as long as Violet could remember, she liked to do all the watching. She knew the fast swimmers from the slow ones, and exactly what everyone brought for snack. She knew the second someone sang off key. And who always stepped on whose new shoes. The more Violet looked and listened, the sharper she got. Violet showed Opal that a butterfly had 6 legs and 4 wings, and told her how crickets rub their wings together to chirp. Violet could rumble like a hungry stomach, and grumble like King Kong when he got angry. Opal was impressed. Violet could do other things, too. "My fellow Americans," she declared like the president. She could sing the hound dog song like Elvis Presley. "Ain't nothing but a hound dog." Shout, "That ball is over the fence," like a sports announcer. And hold up her torch like the Statue of Liberty. But her favorite of all was reciting Captain Hook's Walk the Plank speech. "Yo-ho-ho!" she sneered, the end of a hanger sticking menacingly out of her sleeve. Opal applauded wildly. "You're so good, Violet! Why don't you do your acting for show and tell?" Violet stopped dead in her tracks. "I'd rather eat an ant," she said, squirming. A few days later, Violet squirmed again. At school, Mrs. Maxwell announced that the class would be putting on a play about the solar system. "Each of you will have a part," Mrs. Maxwell said, "like an asteroid or a meteoroid, a comet or a planet, a satellite or a star." "What will Violet be?" asked Erwin, wrinkling up his nose. "Some deadly sewer gas?" Violet covered her face with her astronomy book and itched and scratched and twirled her hair. After lunch, the parts were given out. Violet was relieved when she didn't hear her name. And then she did. "The role of Lady Space will be played by Violet," said Mrs. Maxwell. When no one was looking, Violet told her teacher, "I can't do it." So Mrs. Maxwell explained. "There will be 9 planets, 8 asteroids, 7 meteoroids, 6 comets, and 5 stars on stage. But Lady Space will be speaking from a dark and mysterious place, off stage." For once, Violet didn't itch, and Violet didn't scratch. She didn't twirl her hair, and she didn't want to shrink away. She went home and learned her lines, bouncing her voice all around the house like an echo. "You can't see me, but I'm here all right. I'm everywhere. I am space." Violet practiced under the coats in the closet, on top of the onions in the basement, and in front of the toothbrushes in the bathroom. In no time at all, she knew her lines perfectly, and everyone else's too. Mrs. Maxwell's class rehearsed long and hard. "Louder!" coached Mrs. Maxwell, until everyone got it just right, especially Violet, who had to say her part from way up in the projection booth. Sometimes there were little problems with costumes or with scenery, but there was only one big problem. The 9 planets kept forgetting where they were supposed to stand.